Hi, and welcome to Reimagine Hot Wheels. I am back. Sorry guys for the delay in videos, but I am uploading again and I have some projects in the works. This is a 1974 Tomica EX7 Toyota, which I found at a thrift store for 49 cents. Unfortunately, the last owner has tried to do a custom and has put silver and black paint all over this car, which is going to make my job a little harder. Some cool features about this car: it actually says the word Toyota there, and in the rear there is a red clear strip for a taillight. Really cool feature on this car. Now, I'm not going to show too much on how to remove this car's base, but don't worry, I do have videos that I have posted that shows how I removed my bases from cars, and I will link that above and you can definitely check that out. On the newer cars, you don't really need to use this tool, but especially on the older ones, it definitely helps. So I'm going to take a center punch and punch just a couple times. So when I do drill through this post, it'll give me a good starting point. Sometimes these are hard to get off, but this time it was really easy to get this one off, and I think it knows that I'm going to have a real hard time getting that paint off that plastic, so it was being real nice to me. So, alright, let's get on to the next step. Alright, let's take a look inside. That's a really nice looking interior. The level of detail for the 70s was really cool. That's going to look really nice painted up. Alright, the wheels I was intending to reuse, but there was a method that I used to remove that paint, which I'll explain later, which actually turned that nice silver rims black. So I'm going to have to do a wheel swap after all on this car. Alright, just going to remove these pieces in here. A few of them are a little more difficult than others. Luckily, the windshield there was able to come out pretty easily. I'm going to do a little bit of research on YouTube, and I'm going to see what the best way is to try to remove that paint without destroying the clear plastic. Definitely don't want to fog up that glass. These pieces here are actually made out of plastic, and the front one is just held in by little posts on the other side. Look, that's a bit of silver paint. It's like still tacky after all these years. So this one luckily was able to come out pretty easily, and there's actually a nice bit of detail on there. There's the front grille there, which I'm actually going to remove that paint and repaint it myself. And the rear one was a little more difficult to remove. I wanted to take my time, so I did it off camera. And there's a nice better shot of that tail light. That is a real cool feature on that car. So there's paint everywhere on this car, even on the tail light. Wow. So, all right, on to the next step, and here it is. Quite a number of pieces to this car. It's my first Tomica car I've ever taken apart, and I am quite impressed with the level of detail in these cars from 1970s. I mean, geez, even on the side of the car it says EX7, and the rear Toyota, and there's even a Toyota symbol in the front of the car. After a bit of research, I discovered a video of actually a Sweet 16 Redline Hot Wheels car, and I wish I could remember the username. I would link it. He used Easy Off, fume free, and he soaked the parts overnight, including clear, and it removed the paint with no problems at all. So I'll definitely give that a try. Right, here is everything with the paint removed. Like I said before, I used the citrus stripper to remove the paint off the metal portions of the car, and I tried the Easy Off method, fume free, and the results are good, but I think I screwed it up a bit. I think I was just too afraid to leave that clear plastic in there too long, and I ended up taking it out, and I just messed with it too much. And the actual design of that windshield, it's like separate on the side there, and I just applied too much pressure, and I cracked the side and ended up getting a little fogging on the left hand corner there. But I use a brass brush just to clean up the base a little bit. And here are the wheels that I'm going to use for this car for a wheel swap, but it's not, because the rear wheels did not fit. But it was a happy little accident, because I think these wheels are going to be so much better with the blacked out rims on this car. Definitely happy that I screwed up the original wheels to go with the wheel swap on these, but this should look really cool once it's all together. I would show you it on the body of the car, but I started the paint on it, so And the color choice I went with is a key lime, which is going to really make those black wheels pop out really cool. All right, I'm going to need to let this sit for quite a number of days so that paint can cure before I do the final assembly and detail work. But I'll definitely have a part 2 to this video and show you all of that. But in the meantime, I'm working on a 1970s Matchbox Lesney Boss Mustang, which is also a custom work from some young gentleman in the past, so which is actually even worse than this one was. So that should be a fun video as well. So I will see you on the next video, and remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.